What it do, what it do, what it do, YouTube. Welcome back, my worldly angels. Welcome back to Dark Light Game. I hope y'all having a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, whatever y'all got going on. I hope y'all having a good time. I hope y'all having a blessed day. Y'all probably ain't catching none of that. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing great. I hope y'all are doing fine. I hope y'all doing wonderful. Well, this is Dark Light, and I'm coming back to you with a note. And today is going to be a movie review. Crawl. This movie, Crawl, boy. Now, before we start by saying this is going to be spoiler. It's going to have a little bit of spoiler talks in it. But, this movie right here, it was pretty decent. You really didn't have too much going on because it was an hour and 27 minutes long, which felt less. It felt less than that. It felt like more like an hour 15, hour 20 minutes, maybe. I guess they going for the extra 7 minutes as the credits or something. But yeah, this movie right here. This movie kind of catches me on the edge of my seat. It's going to probably be one of those movies that flies under the radar because it's pretty much straightforward. There's a storm coming because all this is happening in Florida. And you know what goes on in Florida, basically. There are alligators and storms, basically. There's a storm coming. Alligators are pretty much crazy, but they're nesting. Alligators tend to get more aggressive around their nesting period. But this movie is great. I recommend that everybody go see it. It's not a big budget movie. I think the last time I heard it was about around $13 million for this movie. And all that money basically went toward the two actors and the CG. Because the two actors, Kaya Scodelario and Barry Pepper. Everybody else was just like there for a minute, two, and they were gone because they really didn't have nothing to do. Those characters, those actors, because I didn't use the character name. Those actors, they paid those actors plus did all the money for the alligators. But yeah, this movie right here works as a nice disaster / horror / thriller kind of movie with alligators. Because this movie right here just had me like, I'm sorry, I'm excited about it because it kind of gave you some nice some good kills. Like it shows so much in so little time. Because like I said, there's a storm coming. There's Kaya's character, which is named Haley. She's pretty much at school. She goes to Florida, the University of Florida, the Florida Gators. Yeah, college I wanted to go to, but didn't go. But yeah, she leaves because she was getting phone calls from her sister about she couldn't get in touch with her dad. Dad is pretty much in the middle of the storm, so she goes, tries to save him. He's trapped under the house because there's alligators down there, and pretty much they survive they best to survive the storm. It's the storm and the alligators. And boy, there's some this stuff right here. I don't know what to say. Y'all have to forgive me. This doggone fly. I've been looking, trying to get him to sit still so I can kill him. But anyway, he don't want to sit still. As soon as I get him one good time, he gonna fly off. Yeah, he came when I came home for work. He must have came in and started flying around, and he came in my room, in my domain. But yeah, this movie right here, boy. I mean, they gave you a couple of great kills. Now, if you go into this movie, it's a basic movie because there's nothing wrong with the alligators to the point where there's no like mad scientist work on them. There's no engineering trying to make them smarter or whatever. There's no, oh, they're just crazy, or there's no, what else? There's like no, they ate some type of chemical and now they're changing. No, ain't none of that. It's like they're basic alligators. They waited for years, waiting on their time to the point where they were just like, oh, storm coming, we gonna feed, and that was gonna be it. That's exactly. And then it's more about the nest too in this movie. So you got a chance to see probably alligators being aggressive because of their nest. So, but man, I'm like this. Now, if you don't know much about alligators, this movie will kind of catch you in like, what's going on? Because they don't explain much. When they don't explain it, yeah, it's gonna be like, huh, what, yeah, ooh, what happened? But if you don't know much about alligators, yes, you're gonna get lost. I know so much because of Animal Planet. I watch so much Animal Planet that, yeah, I keep up with all that. Yeah. I don't know. I just love animals, so I keep up with it and everything I've heard. There's some new things that I'm still learning. You ain't never see me around them, but if it ever came to a point I come face to face with it, I know what to do and what not to do. Even though once you come face to face, oh, it's old. It's old with you finna get your butt. You finna get ate up. I'm finna get ate up because he gonna have, we ain't gonna fight. I'm gonna fight and we gonna die together because nope. But yeah, there's also some unbelievable scenes in this. Cause there's like one scene where Haley, which is Kaya's character, she's down in the basement. She meets one of the alligators and tried to crawl her way back under some pipes because there's like a safe haven where her father is. And she didn't get there fast enough, and he chomps down on her leg. Basically, if an alligator chomps down on your leg, the driving, the force of it, he can't snap your leg. He can snap a human's leg. And he was pulling her, dragging her. He didn't even do he didn't do the death twirl. He just swinging her side to side. But he could have snapped her leg, broke her bone. You know, there's, like I said, there's some couple of scenes in here. There's one scene at the end of this movie that's just like, dang, I couldn't believe it. I didn't think they were going to go that far into this movie. But, hey, the character, which is, let me see, the character is Dave Barry Peppers, the father. And that was a scene with him toward the end of the movie. It's just like, what? He should have been dead. Yeah, I mean, this movie, it was great. It's like I said, it's one of those movies that can fly under the radar. You know, you go see it, you'll probably want to see it again because it gave you that such a thrill and such hard aspect to it. It'll give you that nice little thrill. As far as and like I said, it's not a big budget movie because this movie flies really fast. Once from the time it starts to the time it ends, it's flying. There's no stopping point. There's no stopping point to be like, oh, this is the reason why this alligator doing it. That's the why the reason. You just have to go along with the movie because there's no stopping. And like I said, this movie's not big budget, but I can see where they put the budget into. You know, like I said earlier, one of the budget they put it into beside the 2 actors, they put the budget into the CG. Them alligators for CG was awesome. Like I said, they didn't look like these little ugly bastards right here. Some that you see on sci-fi. They didn't look like none of those. They looked it real. They looked it like if you were to see an actual alligator, you could see there how slow they are, but they can move. You can see how big they are. They even show that these massive creatures, boy, you can feel that weight. You can feel that they weight. If they were to just put their body on, you can feel it. That's how much they put detail into these alligators. Now, there's probably a few scenes here and there that you can tell there's 100% CG. But most of the time, you ain't gonna notice. Because you'd be like, if you've watched a lot of animal shows, you can tell that they did their homework. That these creators did their homework. And like I said, and they put all their money into that. Like I said, they might put a little bit more into the gore aspect because there's some scenes in here, but people have got towed up. Tell you. But the only thing is about this movie, when no black people be in it, because first off, Dad, if you watching this and they say there's a storm coming and you still trying to fix on the house, I'm sorry, I'm leaving you. Nope. I'm not gonna be somewhere in Florida. You telling me there's a storm coming, so it rains and floods. These alligators going crazy. Nah. Nope. Sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you to death. But if you want to be that stubborn about it, I'm go. I'll be way in California somewhere while you get chumped on by some alligators. Cause no. I'm sorry, Daddy. I love you. Yeah. But yeah, this is a wonderful movie. Now, this is probably one of those movies I would love to watch again. Because they had, like I said, it has a little bit of tropes here and there, but not much. Not much that you'll sit back and be like, oh, so this is no. But and I ain't gonna lie, Kaya, which she's the actor in The Maze Runner, along with Barry Pepper. Now I can't remember Barry Pepper's spot in Maze Runner, who he was in Maze Runner. I can't remember. But Kaya was the one that was trying to help change the world, fix the world from this virus and all that, betrayed everybody and all that. The female she played. In her case, she showed some fear. When she saw that, when she finally made it to her, because there's a scene in here when she finally made it to her phone, tried to call somebody and all that. And that's some gun. All she heard was some hissing. The alligators hiss when they nearby. And she slowly turned around, and there's some gun. Rah! She screamed. I could see the fear in her face to the point where she probably could have broke her own jaw by screaming. Because her face was showing some fear. I was like, man, she was awesome. There, like I said, there was some scenes in here that could have showed that she could have been dead. They could have both been dead. That should have been how the movie ended. They're just both dead. Because ain't no way in the world you survive an alligator attack. But, yeah, that's pretty much this movie? Like I said, there's nothing much to go into. It actually puts a thought in your head, like, what are you going to do? How are you going to get away? Like I said, there's not much to it. And like I said, I love it to the point where I wouldn't mind buying this on DVD, on Blu-ray, and watch it again. And, just watch it for the fun of it, because it was just that good to me. And like I said, this is the probably one of the movies that's gonna like fly under the radar. There's not much you don't have to do too much in this movie, just like I said, it's straightforward. But yeah, so that's all I can really say about it. Now my rating for this movie would probably be, I would probably give it a 4.8 out of 5. That would be my rating, because if you think about it, there's not, like I said, it's not much going on to it. It's an hour and 20 plus minutes. It's very quick. It's very quick. Hour 15 out of 20 minutes. By the time they get to the end, they survive. They basically survived. Basically, I don't think there's going to be a crawl 2 to this. But if it is, somebody's going to actually take it, and it's going to be like a out of date kind of thing. It's going to be like a. This is my son. I'm trying to go through the door. It's going to be like a. How should I put it? Like a boot. It's hard for me to explain what it's gonna be. If they were to do like a part 2 to this, it's gonna be somebody else, some other director gonna create it, and it's gonna be like a funny looking one. Cause like I said, these alligators, they looked at real. They looked at like, okay, yeah, you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference, but you can also be like, okay, I can get with it because they look so weird. They look so real compared to the. Compared to the, compared to everything else, nah. But anyway, I advise, if you want to see it, go ahead and see it. If you got kids, don't take them. I won't want them to have a nightmare, because they will get to that point. But if you're going out on a date, whatever you want, your girl or whatever, or you want to take your family to see it, please go see it. Help build some money for it. Cause I see what these creators can, what else these creators can make. Cause like I said, they're from the I think it's the director of the Hills Have Eyes and producer the Sam Raimi Evil Dead, and producer Sam Raimi of Evil Dead and Don't Breathe. So they actually had a bunch of stuff going into this. They actually did some good. They did a decent job with it. But if y'all like this video, y'all please hit that thumbs up, like it, and like it again, and like it again, and like it again until y'all break that thumbs up button. Y'all new to the channel, y'all please subscribe. Become a part of this. Become a part of the Worldly Angels. Share. Have fun with push these videos out. And y'all leave some comments. If y'all seen this movie, tell me what y'all think about it. So, this is Dark Light, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Cheerio.